G'day everybody, welcome back to Starcub Review. I'm your host as always, Starcub. Hey, how's everyone doing today? So, today I have an easy one for y'all, and this is a book review that I have finally finished. So, I thought I'd bring you all the review. I have another book review coming today, and these are just the books that I have finished in the last several weeks. From January leading up to now, so the last month, a couple of weeks. But yes, I have another book review coming, and this one is on the epic science fiction novel written and published in 1965, and it's an epic science fiction novel written by Frank Herbert. And yes, as everyone can surmise, it is Dune. I have never read Dune. I have seen Denis Villeneuve's two films of Dune based on Frank Herbert's epic science fiction novel. But I have never seen David Lynch's version of Dune, and I must get onto that. But I had never read Dune, and I wanted to read it for so long after seeing the movies, and I finally read it, and I did a little post on it in a short that I was halfway through reading Dune. What did I think of it? When I finished it, I'll give you all my thoughts in just a second, but before I get into that, I just want to thank everyone new to my channel, new subscribers, everyone commenting on my videos. Thanks so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does make my channel so much better when I see a lot of people commenting or just subscribing. Keep it up. Keep up the amazing work, guys. It really, truly helps me out. And everyone's still watching my videos and is a subscriber. Thanks so much, guys. You know I all love and appreciate you. So without further ado, I'm going to roll the intro creds, and then I'll see you after that. Okay, everybody, I am back. So, I recently finished Frank Herbert's 1965 novel, Dune. And what did I think of it? Why had I never read this book before? Many years ago when I was in high school. I honestly, and I'm not going to lie, I had no idea Dune had even existed when I was back in high school. So, yeah, that's where my head was at when I was in high school. But, holy crap, Dune was freaking amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Like I said, I wish I had read it many years ago, before now. But, you know, I'm never too old to start these things. And I just have to say, Dune was epic. It was incredible. Frank Herbert, genius. I really cannot describe how this novel just is epic. Frank Herbert's writing is just, he mesmerizes you with every page that you read. And not to mention, I read the book with the accompanying audiobook that is narrated by a lot of people, and the audiobook made it so much more immersive because the voice actors and actresses that were doing the voices in this for this audiobook were absolutely amazing. And not to mention, they had music, they had this epic science fiction music to go with it that made it feel so much more epic. And I'm just like, oh my god, I didn't want to put Dune down. I just wanted to keep reading and reading and reading, and that's what I did. So it made it much more immersive with the audiobook. This particular audiobook that I had it accompanied with, it was absolutely amazing. The characters, just everything about it. Paul Atreides, the way that he writes about, you know, the chosen one or the Messiah, Muhammad Adib, the Fremen, Jessica, the Bene Gesserit. Everything about this novel was just epic. And on a scale, I honestly could not put this book on a scale because it would literally blow the socks off the scales, pretty much, because the movies, Denis Villeneuve's 2 films so far, based on the first and second half of Frank Herbert's epic novel Dune, he did such an amazing job of bringing it to life. I honestly could not fault the guy. Could not fault him, although there is a lot of other stuff that was changed to suit the film. I get that. And there were some things that were left out. But you know what? The book and the movie are just epic as themselves. And really, honestly, the amount of material that Denis Villeneuve had to work with is on an epic scale to begin with. I mean, Dune was just epic. And everything is happening just like, oh my God, I honestly, I really thoroughly enjoyed Dune. And everyone by now knows the story and all of that, so I'm not going to really go into all of that, the plot and stuff like that. All I can really say about Dune is I loved it. I loved how the characters were written. I loved how the settings felt so just intriguing, so detailed. The atmosphere, the way that he writes about political intrigue, backstabbing, betrayal, friendships, love, loss, all of that sort of stuff. And set behind an ecological war, technology, machinery, and all of that. It really, really sets in that Frank Herbert, he was just way, way, way ahead of his time. And honestly, I cannot praise this book enough. I mean, I know it's won so many awards, it's won this, it's won that, and it should. And for all the reasons why, is because, holy crap, when you read it, it's just like Frank Herbert just takes you on this fucking amazing epic journey, and by the end page, you're like, holy shit, now I've got to get the other books, to read the other books, to see how his vision plays out. And I know he wrote 5 other sequels, Dune Messiah, Children of Dune, God Emperor of Dune, Heretics of Dune, and Chapter House Dune. And then following his death in 1986, his son Brian Herbert and author Kevin J. Anderson continued Frank Herbert's work through unused notes and all the stuff that he wanted to put, he can continue the series and couldn't. His son and Kevin J. Anderson used all the notes and additional stuff that was not in those, that was not continued in those books. They wrote and continued the franchise on, and it just since 1999, and I'm just absolutely stunned at Frank Herbert's vision. It's just epic. It's so big. It's just, I honestly, I could go on and on and on, but I'm not going to. This is a short and sweet one. Dune, everybody, absolutely fucking amazing book. Loved every second of it. 10 out of 10, and that's my review. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell to keep up to date with all my content. And please do check out my other folder sections within my YouTube channel. Check them out. Movie section, game section, book section from 2022 to 2025, Tamagotchi section. Do check them out, guys, and I'll catch you all with another video very soon. Alright, guys. Ciao!